Live from the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN television news. GBN covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd. The news headlines comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
This is Network News for Wednesday, August 13th, 2025. I'm Stasia Blake. In the news tonight, U.S. imposes visa restrictions on Grenadian officials over abuse of Cuban doctors. Controversy erupts as Scholars Award sparks debate. Specialist teachers to be introduced in primary schools, and in regional news, Caribbean lags behind in adopting fast payment systems, while internationally, U.S. and China extend trade truce to avoid tariff hike. Coming up in sports, Grenada to participate in the NACAC Games in the Bahamas. We'll have all the details for you right after this message.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave Bathroom Tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Good evening. This is GBN's News at 7. The U.S. State Department has announced new visa restrictions on officials from Grenada, Cuba, and Africa, citing allegations of mistreatment of Cuban doctors participating in international medical missions. Grenada is among the countries whose officials have been targeted by the U.S. for their alleged role in abusing Cuban doctors. According to the State Department, these actions are part of the U.S. effort to hold accountable those who contribute to the exploitation of Cuban medical professionals. The move is seen as a significant development in the relationship between Grenada and the U.S., with implications for the island nation's diplomatic ties with Havana. Grenada has historically maintained close ties with Cuba, and the two countries have collaborated on various regional initiatives. The U.S. has long criticized Cuba's medical mission programs, arguing that it amounts to, quote, forced labor and benefits the Cuban government at the expense of its people. The new visa restrictions are part of a broader effort by the U.S. to pressure the Cuban regime over its human rights record and alleged exploitation of medical professionals. Sherry Ann Blackman-Stephen reported on this issue back in March of this year when Finance Minister Dennis Cornwall, who studied in Cuba, said he's willing to lose his U.S. visa over what the U.S. has classified as the Cuban Labor Export Program. Let's revisit that story.
Leaders in the Caribbean are showing a united front against the U.S. government policy, demanding regional leaders distance themselves from the Cuban medical missions or face the loss of their U.S. visas. Finance Minister Dennis Cornwall is the second government minister in Grenada to step forward to say, take the visa if that's what it costs to remain standing with the Cuban people. The U.S. administration announced on the State Department website this expanded policy applies to current or former Cuban government officials and other individuals, including foreign government officials, who are believed to be responsible for or involved in the Cuban Labor Export Program, particularly Cuba's overseas medical missions. This policy does not sit well with Minister Cornwall.
My government has already cited that we are prepared to go to the extreme to make sure that we keep our people safe. So if it means that we have to give up our visa rights to the U.S. to make sure that Grenada stands behind Cuba as one of the countries that supported Grenada in thick and thin, I personally was one of the persons who graduated from Cuba University back in the days and so on. I got a scholarship to Cuba. And as such, I have a moral obligation to support the Cubans in every way. So if it means that the government of the U.S. decided to take away our visas because we support the Cuban initiative, I would say so be it.
Yeah.
11 and counting. Reigning Calypso Monarch scholar has once again penned his name in Calypso history, claiming the 2025 Monarch crown. Mina Pierre-Thomas looks back on the crowning moment.
Veteran Calypsonian scholar has reaffirmed his dominance in the art form, capturing his 11th crown at the 2025 Calypso Finals on Sunday night. Delivering powerful performances of Bull Pistol and Innocence Lost, Scholar impressed the judges, securing the crown ahead of Rootsman Kelly, who placed second, and Big J, who finished third. The newly crowned monarch was not present to receive his title. Instead, his representative Cox accepted the honors on his behalf. Here is a taste of Scholar's performance.
Everybody know innocent at cost. That is why when he's singing, he just boast. Innocent and so back good form. A kind so boss association. They want to go. And you sing it, they want to go. They're singing, but they're singing in vain. I'm like a color who lives in the rain.
Defending champion Innocent placed fourth, with Shireen and Charlton tied for fifth position. Cox claimed seventh, followed by Shamak in eighth, Valine in ninth, IMG in 10th, and Enma Payne rounding out the lineup in 11. We caught up with third place winner Big J and 11th place winner Enma Payne to get their thoughts on their performances and the judge's decision.
Honestly, I feel really good just by being able to, make the finals. I know it's a tough competition and it's a learning experience as well. So hopefully next year, please God, I'm coming like a storm, you know what I mean? And hoping to be right back on that stage next year, please God, you know what I mean? In the finals, the March Gras again.
The result here tonight just so perseverance in me, inner strength, to fight through little things, because if you not knew me before now, I've generally lost some weight because some physical problem. So, I mean, they've come in place, and the two artists I heard, King Scholar and Rootsman Kelly, I have to be proud of myself.
Rena Thomas, GBN News.
Meanwhile, a wave of outrage swept through the National Stadium last Sunday night as many patrons stormed out of the venue following the announcement of March Gras results. The disgruntled spectators, along with veteran Calypsonians, voiced strong disapproval of the judge's decision, describing it as unfair and disappointing. Several attendees openly expressed disgust, with some alleging that the outcome did not reflect the performances on stage.
This is the first time I've seen people so despicably did March Gras walking into the result. In my opinion, I would have given it to Shireen. I thought her performance was good from taking the semifinals. We are encouraging young people to get involved in Calypso. And if you could rub them blind like that, IMG, I find his performance was very good. And to be treated like that, these young people, what are we telling them? Are we encouraging them to stay in it? Even Rootsman Kelly, I don't know where he come to be in that position.
I mean, people are angry, people are bitter with the results. I am disappointed. I think I did well. I mean, despite the fact that the general consensus that the judges got it wrong, but who am I to say? I don't know through what lens they saw it, so I cannot judge that. But I accept the results with grace.
Disgraceful. If I win a crown, so I'm giving it back. If I win a crown, so I'm giving it back. Especially if I like to complain about who win and who win, I'm giving it back. Right? And I'm speaking for 3,000 plus people here tonight. Everybody walk out with a result, man. It's unfortunate, and I will kill Kaiso.
Results was, I think the judges get it wrong, and I wouldn't say exactly who was supposed to win, but the judges got it wrong. And I don't think who won supposed to win the competition. I mean, I'm in music myself, I sing, I'm into the culture myself, and I think they really got it wrong, and I think they do some injustice to the young lady. I think it's Shirin. Yeah, I think they did some injustice to her because she should be actually in the first three, and I think the person first and second, they didn't actually deserve that post, but the judges got it wrong. And
despite the discontent, the judge's decision is final, and Finley Jeffrey Scholar remains the 2025 Calypso King, his 11th win. This is news at 7. Coming up, Spice Mass 2025 Carnival comes to a close without a major incident. Stay with us.
Climate change is real. Storms are getting stronger and droughts are lasting longer. Are you prepared for what's ahead? At Grenada Cooperative Bank Limited, we want to help you protect your investments. Build for the future with a BFF loan. Make climate-smart upgrades and strengthen your home to withstand nature's unpredictability. Get 100% financing to build or purchase a home or make additions to your existing structure. Enjoy discounts on related loan fees and special benefits when you choose climate-resilient solutions. We are also offering financing of up to $50,000 unsecured for your home upgrades. Invest in renewable energy, energy-efficient appliances, water storage, and so much more. The time is now to ensure your investments can withstand climate change. Invest in your home, protect your family, and secure your future with a BFF loan. You have a BFF in Co-op Bank. Visit our website for more details. Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome home. GRENDEC Community Partnership Initiative.
Lions Old Mass preserves the culture of Grenada. Old Mass is basically portrayals of what is happening in our countries on a day-to-day basis. Running events like these require a lot of resources. I just want to take the time to tell GRENDEC a big thank you from the Lions Club of St. George's for being one of our sponsors in Old Mass over the years.
GRENDEC, energizing our community.
Our world is filled with rhythm. Rhythm that's unapologetic, infectious, timeless. Rhythm is commitment in action. It's how we show up for each other with unrelenting support that goes the distance. Rhythm lives in the tiny beats of our most intimate moments and the seismic roars of our biggest achievements. Rhythm is resilience in motion. So even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the rhythm back. At Flow, we understand your rhythm because we live it. That's why we're dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You're at the heart of everything we do, and our commitment is to keep your rhythm flowing, no matter what.
It happens to all of us. Low on cash and in need of money right away. Play Instacash Monday to Sunday and there are no draws.
So what you saying? No numbers to choose from?
Nope.
And no draw sessions to wait on?
Nope.
And we can play it anytime and any day?
Yep. Including Sundays. Instacash. Ask for it by name and choose from a wide variety of games as low as $2 and win instantly. It is fast, it is easy to play, and you win cash right away. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
Dreaming of a summer vacation? We can make it happen. Need a credit card for summer spending? We can make that happen too. Need a loan for carnival, debt consolidation, education expenses, and more? We've got you covered with a Republic Bank Make It Happen loan. Up to 100% financing, competitive rates, and a chance to win great prizes. Live your best life this summer with financing from Republic Bank. Check out republicgrenada.com or visit us today to get your summer started right with a Make It Happen loan.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you. If you are interested in reliable and efficient shipping, then look no further. Carib Connects is the one for you. Our main office is situated in Miami, which boasts one of the most advanced facilities with branches in most of the Caribbean islands, including Grenada. At Carib Connects, we offer you a timely and hassle-free shipping experience. Whether it's by air or by sea, our logistic team will ensure that you have a superb experience. We can take care of your small packages, full container loads, vehicles, dangerous goods, hazmat materials, and special loading. Our local branch is situated on the Carnage, right next to the fire station. Come in and have a word with our experienced staff. They are more than equipped to assist you with anything that you would need. We open from Mondays to Fridays, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. You can also get information at info@caribconnect.com. At Carib Connects, we are connecting you with excellence.
Need a little extra cash to make life easier? Or just a bit more exciting? Ariza's got you covered. With a Flexi Credit loan, you get up to $25,000 for any purpose. Vacations, home upgrades, back to school, or just a little treat. Get manageable amounts, flexible repayments, and the freedom to top up whenever you need it. No hassle, no pressure, just freedom to live life at your pace. Visit our website or call today and let your dreams take flight with our Flexi Credit Loan. Ariza Credit Union, your financial freedom, your future.
Whether you're refreshing a bedroom or giving your home a bold new look, the Color Shop has the perfect paint and tools to make it happen, inside and out. With quality finishes for every surface and accessories to match, we make painting easy from start to finish. Whether it's a DIY weekend or a contractor starting a brand new project, the Color Shop is the trusted choice.
Dreaming of a summer vacation? We can make it happen. Need a credit card for summer spending? We can make that happen too. Need a loan for carnival, debt consolidation, education expenses, and more? We've got you covered with a Republic Bank Make It Happen loan. Up to 100% financing, competitive rates, and a chance to win great prizes. Live your best life this summer with financing from Republic Bank. Check out republicgrenada.com or visit us today to get your summer started right with a Make It Happen loan.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Hi, I want $10 on Playway, $20 backup on Victory, and cash for each, please. Okay, are you adding multi-X to your bet? Yes, multi-X, all of them. Smart. Best value bet. Backup and multi-X. You cannot go wrong. Don't matter the bet, multi-X all of the daily games.
With multi-X added, your winnings can be multiplied 3 times, 5 times, even 7 times. So make it a rule. Add multi-X to all your Playway, daily victory, and daily cash for bets every day and for every drop, and watch your money grow. Available at stores and online.
You heard it here. Multiply your winnings daily. Must be 18 or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
Freedom is driven to pursue that passion that keeps you up at night and makes you smile in your sleep. Freedom is bold to embrace the possibilities that can open up your world and conquer new heights. Freedom is fabulous with bits and pieces that enhance the quality of your life. Freedom is what you do with the flexibility to change path or direction when you need to. Freedom breeds ambition and purpose while having loads of fun along the way. But most of all, freedom is well-deserved for the road traveled and the journey still to come. Unleash your freedom with Nexa Credit Union. Call us on 440-1354 or visit our website to pre-apply. Apply now. Freedom awaits. Terms and conditions apply. Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
Mobility, a common theme woven into the very fabric of human history. From ancient wanderers to modern explorers, our instinct to move, to seek something greater, and to grow has always driven us forward. Imagine a journey into pathways of boundless opportunities and endless possibilities. A collective future where the vibrant rhythms of the Caribbean, rich culture, and welcoming community create unforgettable experiences. Beyond citizenship by investment, We believe in our collective investment of time, resources, and energy that fosters innovation, creates jobs, and enriches lives, driving the growth of an entire nation. The Investment Migration Agency Grenada boasts over a decade of exceptional service and remains committed to guiding you toward global mobility and economic freedom through investment. Your journey becomes our shared story of progress and prosperity. This is an invitation to be part of something greater, something enduring. Begin your journey at imagrenada.gd. IMA Grenada. Unlock the possibilities.
As GBN brings you coverage of this year's Republic Bank CPL, there'll be some adjustments to our programming lineup. On Thursday the 14th and Friday the 15th of August, transitions will be from 5:05 p.m. GBN TV News will be from 6 p.m. and repeated right after the CPL match. Transitions will be rebroadcast after the GBN News Repeat. GBN, with you anywhere and everywhere with sports coverage.
Coming up, the best of Barbados and more at Carifesta 15. International interns enjoy breakthrough opportunities. History with a side of salsa. Yes, we're in San Juan. Community programs in Dominica receive a major boost. The home base with all you can ask for. It's all next on this station.
Remind yourself what life is all about. Adventure awaits in the all-new Photon Tunneler G7. Expand your lifestyle, your boundaries, your imagination. Find yourself in places where no one else can. Backed by our class-leading warranty and a national dealership network, you now have the confidence to go further. The all-new Photon Tunneler G7. Expand your lifestyle.
Distributed by Echo Blue Limited. Visit us on the Lansopine Main Road or call 405-4818.
Shop with confidence at Quartz. Get the lowest prices guaranteed. Get appliances, furniture, electronics, and so much more. If you find a lower price on any other products elsewhere, we'll match the price. Plus, we'll give you back 110% of the difference. Shop with confidence only at Quartz. Bringing value home. Special conditions apply.
Got something to share?
Call us at 440-1252.
WhatsApp 405-3052 or 407-8458.
Or email gbnnews@gbn.gd.
GBN News, first, accurate, voted #1.
Like a freestyle, the lifeblood flowing mile by mile. It's legacy, a beat that don't stop like Bob Marley said. One love on top. The sewage water out of sight, but it's always wrong. Don't lose the light.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Dreaming of a summer vacation? We can make it happen. Need a credit card for summer spending? We can make that happen too. Need a loan for carnival, debt consolidation, education expenses, and more? We've got you covered with a Republic Bank Make It Happen loan. Up to 100% financing, competitive rates, and a chance to win great prizes. Live your best life this summer with financing from Republic Bank. Check out republicgrenada.com or visit us today to get your summer started right with a Make It Happen loan.
Republic Bank. We're the one for you.
Welcome back. In a thrilling moment for Grenada's Jab Jab culture, an artiste has captured the power soca monarch crown with a jab-themed song, marking a significant milestone in the genre's evolution. Beverly Telesford reports.
Pero
Roll, a high-energy anthem calling for Jab Jab to be added to the payroll, propelled Alex Muddy Coffee to victory at the 2025 Power Soca Monarch. Performing first on Friday night, Muddy electrified the National Stadium, turning the audience into a roaring choir of backup singers. The performance was a visual spectacle, complete with props reflecting the song's theme, from stars and counterfeit cash to backpacks and signature Jab Jab paraphernalia. The win comes in Muddy's 10th year in the soca business, making the triumph even sweeter.
I feel ecstatic. I feel, I know how my team feeling. I know this is amazing. It's 10 years since in competition, and my decade in competition. 2015 I entered with cranial disease and I came second. And 10 years later, finally capturing the crown. This is emotional for me. And to have a Jab song win the crown, wow. Yes, an evolution I would call it. An evolution, but Talpri is the father of it.
Coming in just 3 points behind was another crowd favorite, Kenton Bubba 473 Ashton, who delivered a fiery performance of his hit 1000 Degrees Fahrenheit. He has vowed to return stronger next year.
As you know, tirelessly, we work overnight, me and the team, bumps and bruises here and there, but we actually come out and did what we planned. So I'm happy about that, and I'm grateful to God for giving me the opportunity to brace the stage. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter how good you perform, there's always room for improvement, you know what I mean? So, just give respect to the new king and tell him to watch it back.
Third place went to Karen Lil Kerry Noel, whose set included an emotional 10 seconds of silence in tribute to producer Shem Billy Vibes Felix, who passed away on June 30th.
Are you ready?
Rounding out the top spots, Shem Terry Governor Bernard placed 4th, while Shondell Dashamade secured 5th. Reporting for GBN News, Beverly Tellisford.
The National Stadium was electrified on Saturday night as the sweet sound of steel pan music filled the air. Co-op Bank Comanchero's Steel Orchestra emerged victorious, claiming the top spot at the 2025 Panorama Championship in a stunning display of musical excellence.
With precision and passion, the band delivered a powerhouse performance that earned them the coveted title. This win marks their triumphant return to the winner's circle, adding another championship to their impressive collection. The Comanchero Steel Orchestra, sponsored by the Grenada Cooperative Bank Limited, last won the Panorama Championship in 2022. Their victory marks their 7th Panorama title, following previous wins in 1994, 2006, 2007, 2014, 2016, and 2018. The band's triumphant performance was arranged by Andre Grenage. We spoke to Andrea S. Dale, Public Relations Officer of the band, who expressed joy and gratitude.
Firstly, gratitude. Thanks to our arrangers, our captain, our manager, all of our support staff and support team who stayed with us, the players, and who ensured that we had our notes, had our songs, had our uniforms, and we were ready to perform tonight, and especially our arranger, our tuner exactly, because if it wasn't for him, our pans wouldn't sound good, so special thanks to him. The winning, we're very, very thankful. We're extremely happy and we're extremely excited. As you can tell, it's been a little minute since we've captured the titleship, so we're very excited, and we're, in the words of my 2014 self, we will be playing a mass this weekend, and I think this year specifically, the drive and the dedication of our captain. He was really, really determined to drill the music into our heads, drill the music into our hands, muscle memories, to ensure that we play each and every single note, to ensure that it's clean, the band was together, and the excited, for lack of a better word, going into the season. As usually, our band is very mixed. A lot of our junior players tend to push themselves and come over to the senior band and challenge themselves to get those notes and to play those notes specifically. So our band is from around 8, 9 years old all the way up to the 60s and 70s.
The battle for second place was intense, resulting in a rare tie between IMA Rainbow City All-Stars and Nexter New Dimensions. Both bands delivered exceptional performances that left the judges evenly split. June General Secretary of the IMA Rainbow City All-Stars shared their thoughts on their achievement.
Right now, I'm elated, emotional. We've been trying our best for all the years. Last year, it was, we know we did well and we deserve better and close to the fifth. It wasn't what we expected, but come back harder this year. You would have seen for Pan Expression, we were up for third, and we decided from there on, we're not giving up. And we know it was even harder work because you have the other bands who were defeated fourth and fifth place. They were coming hard again for Panorama, even harder than the years before. So we did the extra work. We tried our best, organize the practice and everything, get persons together just to come and deliver here tonight. So I'm very happy, I'm excited, I'm truly grateful. It's an honor, it's an honor.
Coming in fourth position was Republic Bank Angel Harps, Blast River Road Pan Wizard, position number 5, Pan Osea 6th, position number 7th went to Grand Roy Pan Angels. Saturday's performances represent a testament to the incredible talent, creativity, and musical excellence showcased by all the panists. Congratulations to the Co-op Bank Comanchero Steel Orchestra on their 2025 Panorama Championship win. Christina John, GBN News.
After weeks of celebration, the revelry officially wrapped up on Tuesday, ending the 2025 Carnival season with a final showcase of music, dance, and cultural expressions on the streets. But behind the scenes, a strong and strategic police presence ensured that the festivities remained safe. GBN's Christina John was on the road Juve morning in St. David.
Christmas 2025 ended on Tuesday, with officials hailing it as a largely peaceful and enjoyable celebration. This year's festivities were characterized by energetic parade, infectious rhythms, and a strong police presence. According to Commissioner of Police Randy Connaught, the peaceful atmosphere was a direct result of proactive policing. Police were out in full force, particularly during Juve morning, a time when unruly behavior is typically at its peak.
Well, I'm happy to report that although it's a bit too early to make the call, but we have been doing an excellent job thus far. As you can see, the visible police presence, we are pretty much engaging, and we want to thank the general public, by and large, for their patience, understanding, and of course, for engaging in the revelry with respect to each other. We have had very minor incidents over the period, unlike other years, but I think what we set out to do, the objective has been realized thus far. So we want to thank the general public and all stakeholders involved. This carnival would be an exceptional one, guaranteed. What we did for this year, it is basically strategic deployment. We utilize most of the technologies that we have to enable us to make those meaningful decisions. Given the fact that we have drone technology, it would assist us in plotting and planning our approaches going forward. So predictive policing, getting a feel of the ground, and the mood of the people had a definite role to play in how we unfolded the operations plan.
One notable measure that contributed to the peaceful atmosphere was the enforcement of a ban on mask wearing during Juve. Police confiscated several masks in St. David, reminding the public that public safety takes precedence over tradition when necessary. Officials reported no major disruptions throughout the season. Revelers praised the added safety measures, saying that the festive atmosphere remained intact without compromising security, despite some minor incidents.
As far as I see, no violence. That is the main important thing. No violence. And I appreciate that.
The quality of music for 2025 was impressive. I mean, all the artists they showed, they performed. Soca Monarch was very impressive compared to some of the other Caribbean islands. We had it bigly, I should use that word, if I want to, right? The violence, it was good. When I say that now, not much things to report, which was good for the season. The foreigners, everybody else accept and appreciated the love, the warmness of the Grenadian people.
First time in Grenada, it's amazing. I love the jab vibe. I've done carnival in Trinidad, Barbados, other places. I'm really loving the vibe here. I'll definitely be back. I went to Pre-Day, I went to Soca Monarch. I love them both. Soca Monarch especially was really fun. Spent a lot of time on the beach. I'm telling all my friends, you gotta come to Grenada Carnival.
Patrons added their sentiments on what they believe could enhance the overall smoother rollout of events.
That was one of the biggest issues, that we had police and Spice Mass trying to figure out where people or patrons could enter. We only had one entrance, male or female, and we had a whole lane of persons. If you're anticipating 10,000 people into an event, right, you should have more than one entrance. I'm begging them to make that change, right? On top of that, the show was well attended. The show was okay in the production, right? However, we're missing quality mic and sound system, and I issue with it. At some point in time, you have to listen careful in the stadium, right? In the stands, to even hear the artists sing, because something was off with the mic, I guess. I ain't sure. I'm not the engineer. However, it was off. You understand? So we had to figure out that.
Authorities and cultural organizers are already looking ahead to next year's celebrations, hoping to build on the success of this year's safe and vibrant season. Christina John, GBN News.
The 2025 Groovy Monarch crown was gone to the sister isle of Carriacou, with Matthew Mr. Golden Thomas capturing the title for the first time.
Golden impressed both judges and fans at Friday night's competition with Down and Greens, a smooth, soulful rendition that also paid tribute to Grenada's iconic jab culture.
Well, the performance last night was good. I enjoyed it. Correction, the song has been out for just like 3 months. It was released for like a little while after Carriacou Carnival. I had other songs that I was going to release. That was not my groovy song, might I add, because being that the grounds this song covered, I held back the song that I was going to use for Groovy Monarch, so there's still more music in store that I held back. Big up to Export. The feeling on the stage tonight was ecstatic. I did what I planned out to do. You know, I had fun. And to see the people of Grenada, Carriacou and Petit Mané coming together as one, you know, that made me enjoy it even more. So the feeling was ecstatic and it was amazing, and I'm happy to be here.
The lone female finalist, Sakina Ambrose, took second place with her debut entry, I Got Me. Entering the competition on a spur-of-the-moment decision, Ambrose still managed to captivate the crowd.
This is my very first single. This song wasn't even planned. This just happened very last minute. This song was created or recorded the morning of preliminaries. I received my TV track while on the Carnage. So to be here and to place second, it's surreal. It is a very surreal moment for me. I feel I'm still processing this. I can't give you an accurate description as to how I feel exactly, other than the fact that I am grateful to have this. I'm grateful to be here.
Third place went to Finba Shotpri Andrews, who returned to the stage after a break from competition with Bouquet Now. Shem Teradi Governor Bernard placed fourth, while Chandel Dashamade and Clevon Happy Boy Gooding shared fifth place. Reporting for GBN News, Beverly Telesford.
Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell showed his vibrant side on Monday morning as he joined in with the carnival celebrations. He is the focus of tonight's GBN I Saw.
A good eye captures all. GBN I Saw is brought to you by Clear Vision.
Oh, I got my glasses from Clear Vision Eye Center.
I got my glasses at Clear Vision Eye Center.
Clear Vision Eye Center.
Clear Vision Eye Center.
Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell is at the center of tonight's GBN I Saw as he was captured playing Jab Jab Juve morning. Armed with his chain and covered in black with his horned helmet, the Prime Minister was seen walking along Port Highway in St. George on Monday morning. A callaloo leaf was also part of his portrayal in an apparent nod to the popular song. Send us your photo and video submissions via WhatsApp on 405-3052 or our other social media platforms.
Specialist teachers to be introduced in primary schools. We'll tell you more about it. Stay with us.
Hi, I want $10 on Playway, $20 backup on Victory, and cash for each, please.
Okay, are you adding multi-X to your bet?
Yes, multi-X, all of them.
Smart! Best value bet. Backup and multi-X. You cannot go wrong.
Don't matter the bets, multi-X all of the daily games.
With multi-X added, your winnings can be multiplied 3 times, 5 times, even 7 times. So make it a rule. Add multi-X to all your Playway, daily victory, and daily cash for bets every day and for every drop, and watch your money grow. Available at stores and online.
You heard it here. Multiply your winnings daily. Must be 18 or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
Freedom is driven to pursue that passion that keeps you up at night and makes you smile in your sleep. Freedom is bold to embrace the possibilities that can open up your world and conquer new heights. Freedom is fabulous with bits and pieces that enhance the quality of your life. Freedom is what you do with the flexibility to change path or direction when you need to. Freedom breeds ambition and purpose while having loads of fun along the way. But most of all, freedom is well-deserved for the road traveled and the journey still to come. Unleash your freedom with Nexa Credit Union. Call us on 440-1354 or visit our website to pre-apply. Apply now. Freedom awaits. Terms and conditions apply. Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
Mobility, a common theme woven into the very fabric of human history. From ancient wanderers to modern explorers, our instinct to move, to seek something greater, and to grow has always driven us forward. Imagine a journey into pathways of boundless opportunities and endless possibilities. A collective future where the vibrant rhythms of the Caribbean, rich culture, and welcoming community create unforgettable experiences. Beyond citizenship by investment, we believe in our collective investment of time, resources, and energy that fosters innovation, creates jobs, and enriches lives, driving the growth of an entire nation. The Investment Migration Agency Grenada boasts over a decade of exceptional service and remains committed to guiding you toward global mobility and economic freedom through investment. Your journey becomes our shared story of progress and prosperity. This is an invitation to be part of something greater, something enduring. Begin your journey at imagrenada.gd. IMA Grenada. Unlock the possibilities.
Remind yourself what life is all about. Adventure awaits in the all-new Photon Tunnel G7. Expand your lifestyle, your boundaries, your imagination. Find yourself in places where no one else can. Backed by our class-leading warranty and a national dealership network, you now have the confidence to go further. The all-new Photon Tunneling G7. Expand your lifestyle.
Distributed by Echo Blue Limited. Visit us on the Lansopine Main Road or call 405-4818.
Shop with confidence at Quartz. Get the lowest prices guaranteed. Get appliances, furniture, electronics, and so much more. If you find a lower price on any other products elsewhere, we'll match the price. Plus, we'll give you back 110% of the difference. Shop with confidence only at Quartz. Bringing value home. Special conditions apply.
Attention all divers, snorkelers and underwater enthusiasts. Effective May 15th, 2025, all visitors to the renowned Mullinair Underwater Sculpture Park will be required to pay a small fee of US $3.50 or EC $10 per person. These fees are essential to support the ongoing maintenance and repairs of the sculptures, as well as the development of new features to ensure the park remains a world-class attraction. Payment can be made through the Grenada Tourism Authority's online payment portal, available on the Pure Grenada website, www.puregrenada.com. We thank you for your support in enhancing this extraordinary underwater product. This announcement is brought to you by the Grenada Tourism Authority and the Ministry of Tourism, dedicated to protecting and conserving Grenada's resources for the enjoyment of all.
Claim your keys, open the door to more than you imagined before. New home, fresh start, make moves and play it smart. Expand, invest or renew. ACB's right there with you. With ACB Home Advantage Mortgages, you get up to 100% financing, reduced fees, and a $100,000 unsecured credit card. Claim your keys, open the door to more than you imagined before. With ACB.
Terms and conditions apply.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium. This segment is brought to you by Flow.
Our world is filled with rhythm. Rhythm that's unapologetic, infectious, timeless. Rhythm is commitment in action. It's how we show up for each other with unrelenting support that goes the distance. Rhythm lives in the tiny beats of our most intimate moments and the seismic roars of our biggest achievements. Rhythm is resilience in motion. So even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the rhythm back. At Flow, we understand your rhythm because we live it. That's why we're dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You're at the heart of everything we do, and our commitment is to keep your rhythm flowing, no matter what.
The Ministry of Education is taking steps to improve mathematics education in primary schools. When the 2025-2026 school year begins in September, 14 primary schools will have specialist mathematics teachers. According to Education Minister David Andrews, these teachers will focus exclusively on teaching mathematics with the goal of enhancing students' mathematical techniques and skills. Minister Andrews explained that by providing students with a strong foundation in mathematics at the primary level, they'll be better equipped to succeed as they progress to secondary school.
We are going to start rolling out in 14 of our primary schools specialized mathematics teaching. In other words, you must have the content, you must be trained in math, you must have the content, and you will teach mathematics across the entire primary school, because what obtains right now, Madam President, is that every teacher teaches everything across the primary level. And we see that as a loophole, as an avenue where we can where several of the deficiencies in mathematics have been crystallized. So if a teacher is not particularly competent in this particular area in mathematics, chances are they may gloss over it, or they may just give the children an assignment. And so over time, some of these deficiencies could become crystallized. So but we want to make sure the people we use at the primary level, where they are most sponge-like, the students that is, they are being taught by persons who have the content, who are trained in the pedagogy and are able to deliver it well. And so we are confident that this strategy over time is going to be a good yield.
The Ministry of Finance is bringing financial education to the heart of the community with its Finance on the Go City Pop-Up event, set to take place this Thursday at the Esplanade Mall courtyard. Starting at noon, the event will offer a fun and engaging atmosphere, complete with cultural performances, live music, and a DJ. Ministry officials will be on hand to provide answers to questions and share practical information on various financial topics, including taxes and gaming, procurement, and concessions. The goal of the event, according to Russell John, Chief Corporate Communications Officer in the Ministry of Finance, is to make financial education more accessible and relatable by meeting citizens where they are. The event is open to residents, business owners, and the general public, who are invited to come out and enjoy the entertainment and get their financial questions answered in a friendly and open setting. And as a bonus, John also teased that there are more exciting aspects to the Finance on the Go drive, with additional events planned for Friday.
So we're heading first to the Esplanade Courtyard on Friday, August 15th. From there, our plans are to head to the Sister Isle of Carriacou as well as Grenville. The dates for those have not yet been finalized, but as soon as they are, we will alert the general public. And our aim really is to bring the services of the Ministry of Finance to the general public, to help them become more aware of what we provide and to help them get clarity on the processes that we have. So even the folks who are involved in gaming, games of chance, and so there's a process that they have to go through in order to get permission to host those events. And so there are all these services that are provided by the Ministry of Finance through its various departments, and we're looking for the opportunity to help the public understand what they need to do and to answer any questions that they have.
Stay with us. We'll have sports and international news right after the break.
When you need your prescription filled or you require non-prescribed medication, supplements, or all your personal needs, visit Gittins Healthcare at locations on Wall Street, Grand Anse, Victoria Street, Grenville, and Central Deputy Street, Wall. Gittins Healthcare aims to provide an exceptional personalized pharmacy experience. Additionally, children under 5 and adults 55 years and over will enjoy 10% discount on purchases of $20 and over on prescription medication. Stop settling for less. Visit Gittins Healthcare, where your health is our priority.
Welcome to the Intra-African Trade Fair 2025, the gateway to abundant opportunity, the platform for more, access to a continent with more makers and creators, more technology and manufacturing capabilities, more innovators and collaborators, more information and knowledge, a continent of opportunities for business in more markets and resources that accelerate progress and create space for more infrastructure, connectivity and networking, more creativity, production, and more deals for the people. Afrexim Bank, in collaboration with the African Union Commission and the AFCFTA Secretariat, brings you the 4th Intra-African Trade Fair, hosted by the People's Democratic Republic of Algeria. Over 2,000 exhibitors, 35,000 plus attendees, 140 plus countries, $44 billion in trade and investment opportunities. Register now and enter the gateway to new opportunities.
Level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All all brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
Hey Grenada, the Ministry of Finance is hitting the streets with Finance on the Go, a city pop-up event you won't want to miss on Friday, August 15th from 12 noon at the Esplanade Mall Courtyard. It's all about empowering you with the financial information that really matters. Come and learn about taxes, gaming, procurement, concessions, and so much more. Plus, enjoy cultural performances, live music, and a live DJ. It's education, entertainment, and empowerment, all in one exciting pop-up event. For more information, visit finance.gd or follow us at Finance Grenada. Let's make finances make sense together. See you on August 15th, 12 noon at the Esplanade Courtyard.
What if you had a choice? A choice of joining a line or a choice of making your purchases online? What would you choose? While you ponder on that, the National Lotteries Authority has provided another purchasing option. All their games are now available online. Yes, Grenadians, from wherever you are, purchase your favorite daily and jackpot type games using any electronic device. Register on the NLA's website at www.nla.gd. Top up your account and enjoy online lottery gaming at your convenience. We're taking shopping comfort up several notches. But the choice is yours. Join a line or buy online. NLA, make your dreams come true.
Today, Clark Skirt's bringing the flavor straight to you. Come and experience the spirit of Grenada with our signature samples, smooth sips, and tropical vibes all in one place. Try a taste of the island with us. Cool down, relax, handcrafted just for you. Must be 18 plus to enjoy.
Good evening, sports fans. Grenada is en route to participate in the North American, Central American, and Caribbean Athletics Association Championship. The North American, Central American, and Caribbean Championships is a continental track and field athletics event organized by the North American, Central American, and Caribbean Athletics Association. The NCAC Senior Championships for 2025 are scheduled to be held in Freeport, Bahamas from August the 15th to the 17th. The event is the 5th edition of the regional track and field competition for the North American, Central American, and Caribbean area. The championships will feature 45 events and are expected to attract participation from 37 nations, the last of the 6 IAAF areas to hold a Continental Series senior athletics competition. Their preparation comes on the heels of Grenada's all-around first-place finish in the junior meet recently held in Nicaragua. Additionally, the 4x1 squad recently set a new national record during their participation in the Barbados Grand Prix. The teams have been preparing under the watchful eyes of veteran coach Wayne McSween. The scope of the video assistant referee, or VAR, in the Premier League might be expanded in the future to include decisions on yellow cards and the awarding of corners. So says referees chief Howard Webb. Webb says the game's lawmakers, the International Football Association Board, or IFAB, is reviewing how VAR operates, and he is open to discussions about other uses. VAR, which operated in the Premier League since the 2019-2020 season, can currently only intervene in what are perceived as match-changing decisions, like goals, straight red cards, penalties, and mistaken identity. And that's what's been happening in the world of sports. And now for a look at what's been happening around the region and the wider globe today. The World Bank has expressed concern that Caribbean nations are slow to adopt fast payment systems, which are revolutionizing business transactions globally. At the launch of the Central Bank of Barbados' new BIMPay system, senior financial sector specialist Nicholas Smith noted that over 120 countries have already implemented fast payment technology, while the Caribbean is still catching up. He described Barbados' move as a significant reform that could simplify life for individuals and businesses.
You think about everybody's life, the paying, your grandma, the taxis, sending money to your family. It's a big inconvenience. And so it's great to see that the Caribbean is starting to take this journey, and actually Barbados is kind of at the forefront of these reforms. And so we're encouraged to see that because there's so many benefits that we're seeing. You look what's happening in the Brazil with PIX. Paraguay is doing a lot. El Salvador has done a lot, and Costa Rica has done a lot. And it's really making everyone's lives better. In Brazil, for example, PIX, it's something like 9 out of 10 businesses use the instant payments.
The U.S. and China have extended their trade truce for another 90 days, just hours before the world's two biggest economies were set to raise tariffs on each other. The extension will keep the U.S. levy on Chinese imports at 30%, while China will maintain a 10% tariff on American goods. The move provides more time for negotiations on trade imbalances and unfair trade practices.
This isn't a huge surprise. Certainly the mood music of the last few weeks in terms of negotiations between China and Washington had been sounding more optimistic. And the fact that there is now this 3-month further suspension, I think, will be certainly welcomed by many retailers in this country. And it's also welcomed, of course, in a broader context, because it does suggest that some meaningful progress is being made. And in the statement from the White House, you just referred to it, there is, I think, a tone there that is perhaps more optimistic than it's been for some time. We don't have the detail in terms of how those negotiations are panning out, but it certainly suggests that Donald Trump believes that by suspending for another 90 days that he could reach a significant deal. I mentioned in terms of retailers in the United States, it's come at a positive time for them because there'd been a lot of concern as we move towards the end of the year and towards the holiday season and Christmas, when there's generally an influx of Chinese goods into the United States. There'd been many fears amongst retailers that they would have to bear the brunt of any tariffs, huge triple-digit tariffs, and that, of course, they would have to pass on to their consumers.
And that's what's been happening around the region and the wider globe today. And now for a recap of the night's top headlines. U.S. imposes visa restrictions on Grenadian officials over, quote, abuse of Cuban doctors. Controversy erupts as Scholars Award sparks debate. Specialist teachers to be introduced in primary schools, while regionally, Caribbean lags behind in adopting fast payment systems. Internationally, U.S. and China extend trade truce to avoid tariff hike. While in sports, Grenada to participate in the NACAC Games in the Bahamas. Now, an important notice for listeners and viewers. To bring you live coverage of the Men's Caribbean Premier League 2025 fixtures, GBN Television will broadcast news at 6 o'clock p.m. on Thursday and Friday. Here are the exciting matchups. Thursday, August 14th, we'll see St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots take on Antigua and Barbuda Falcons at 7 o'clock p.m. live from Warner Park Sporting Complex in St. Kitts. On Friday, August 15th, it will be St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots who will face off against Guyana Amazon Warriors at 7 o'clock p.m. also from Warner Park Sporting Complex in St. Kitts. Tune in to GBN Television at 6 o'clock p.m. on both days for our special news broadcast and catch the thrilling cricket action live at 7 o'clock p.m. Now, if you missed any part of this newscast, there'll be a rebroadcast at 10 o'clock tonight. Visit our website at www.gbn.gd for more news and stories. I'm Stasia Blake, and that's the news. Thank you for joining us. Have a pleasant evening.